Touted as a high-tech utopia powered by renewable energy and bankrolled by its own cryptocurrency, Akon City was ambitious as it was daring. Designed with curvy skyscrapers and sleek modern infrastructure, early renderings of Akon City drew comparisons to Marvel's fictional African metropolis, Wakanda. It was supposed to come at a cost of $6 billion. So I wanted to build. Nearly 7 years on, much of the 800-acre piece of land allocated for the project remains an empty grassland, save for a single unfinished reception building. Now Senegal is repossessing the land to build something realistic, the BBC reported, citing the country's tourism authorities. Senegal's leaders had hoped that the project would help transform the country where Akon, born Alioune Badara Thiam, spent a part of his childhood. The singer has struggled to get funding for the project.
Hello, my people. As you can see in that short video clip, that the Akon is a musician, a former musician, a rap musician. His Akon City, his fake promise of building Akon City, ultra-modern city in his native country, have come to an end. You know what I mean? The government of Senegal have taken over the land, his properties. I don't even know whether it's fully his properties, because I think the government, because this is one thing common in Africa. Like when people talk, they fall for talking, just talking a lot. They don't look at what people do. They just look at what people say in most cases in Africa. And it's unfortunate, because this guy is a charlatan. He's talking about raising $6 billion. This person have not seen, like, Akon, his career in his glorious days have not made $100 million. He cannot boast of $100 million in his account. And this guy wants the world, he wants to raise $6 billion. He wants for people to give him $6 billion to build Akon City in Senegal. You know what I mean? And, sometimes people, even for him to mention that amount, people will not take him serious. That's what's happened anyway, because he didn't even finish, as you see in this recording, that he couldn't even finish even the reception area. And this land had been waiting for more than 6 or 10 years even, waiting for this charlatan to do something. Instead of them to use this land, even if it's for agriculture, people can even cultivate the food there and eat. Not waiting for this man that we sell anything, any dream to people that are vulnerable. If people listen to him and believe that he's gonna do anything, I've not done anything in his life. Like, he has managed anything. How can some people are just kind of delusional? You know what I mean? You are just a musician, and somebody's going to entrust you with money, and you know what it means to control, wealth like that, even 100 million, even 1 million. Do you know what it means to control a company that worth $1 million? And this man is looking for $6 billion, and he want people to take him serious. You know what I mean? And people fall for it, because if not, they wouldn't have given him this land and wasted land for a long time. They just give him this land, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do the promises. And now people have seen that if you're waiting for this guy, you're gonna wait till thy kingdom come. It's not gonna do anything there. He's waiting to use somebody's money to do something else. He's not gonna invest. Even if you give this guy $6 billion, do you think he's gonna invest in there, over there? He's gonna be traveling all over the world, with money, lodging in good hotels, 4-star hotels, or 5-star hotels. You know what I mean? Enjoying with lots of women. You know what I mean? That's what he would have done with this money if they give. Even if they give him, I don't think anyone take him serious to give him any money anyway, because you're giving somebody $6 billion to invest. Even bite what he can chew. You're looking at, you can't just put money where you're not gonna make a lot of the money back. And you're telling me that even if people raise that 6 billion to give this charlatan, they cannot recover their money. It's only a fool, a blind person that will buy this idea. You know what I mean? People don't put their money where it's not gonna get anything in return, especially this huge amount of money. But this is Africa, you know. We go with what people say, not what they do, or even their history. You know what I mean? Before you request 6 billion, what have you done? You know, have you managed anything with even $5 million or even $1 million? And you find out they haven't managed anything, and it's want to get 6 billion from people. You know what I mean? And I made a video about this before. You know what I mean? I know that this is gonna end up as fraud. You know what I mean? And the Senegalese, you know, government, you know, they have, you know, come in and take over the land. You know what I mean? Which is the right thing to do. Peace.